I would like to apologize on behalf of all of our Boeing associates spread throughout the world, past and present, for your losses.
Well, in today's Spotlight, that was outgoing Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun apologizing to the families of the 737 MAX crashes as he faced some tough questions from members of Congress today over a number of these recent safety incidents and the accusations the company has retaliated against whistleblowers. The FAA has already been investigating Boeing's safety practices after that door fell off the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 plane earlier this year. I want to bring back my panel here. Laura, Christina, John, and joining us is ABC News transportation reporter Sam Sweeney. So, Sam, first of all, how do you expect this Senate hearing to affect aircraft safety? I mean, both really, right, in the near term and the long term.
Well, Kana, it certainly puts pressure on the industry as a whole. Everything changed for Boeing after that door plug blew out on January 5th. Boeing's been under scrutiny, as you mentioned, under investigation, not just from the Department of Justice, the FBI, and also the National Transportation Safety Board. They are looking at every single part of Boeing's culture, their production practices, everything that they do. And what they found is quite disturbing, in the words of the Federal Aviation Administrator, when he went to visit there. So now they have to change everything, and today is one step in that accountability process.
Interesting. And speaking of accountability, Laura, these shareholders actually approved a pay package of nearly $33 million for this outgoing CEO. What does that say about the state of the company?
Yeah, I mean, it says that he has been prioritizing his own bottom line over safety for years. And, you know, he's supposed to be resigning at the end of the year. He gets a $45 million golden umbrella when he leaves. He should be getting prosecuted. I mean, he is telling people to cut corners. He's telling his staff to retaliate against people who are whistleblowers. We had a whistleblower die by suicide a couple months ago. I mean, this is really not looking good for them. We're talking about plane crashes where hundreds of people die. This isn't just a company that builds toys. You know, they're building aircrafts that carry human beings through the air, and we should expect more from their CEOs.
Yeah, you're putting your lives in their hands and the lives of your family members. Christina, look, you work all the time with young voters. I'm curious as to when they see something like this, are they seeing accountability here?
I think that a lot of young people have questions about companies that are willing to put profit over people, over safety, and Boeing is a really poster child for that bad example. You know, this is such a crisis, like Sam said, that they're being investigated so many angles because, look, 42% of commercial flights are on Boeing aircraft, 90% of American cargo on Boeing planes. This is something that every single American needs to be invested in and make sure that these planes are safe. And there are real questions, not just about the fact that they cut corners, but they've been trying to cover it up and retaliate against whistleblowers. I think we're going to continue to see those screws tightening on Boeing.
And as Sam had mentioned earlier, that the whistleblower who died by suicide, his family was present today. And so, John, we also, though, saw another whistleblower coming forward claiming that Boeing is cutting corners in its manufacturing process. Does today's grilling by Congress show these warnings might actually be taken seriously?
Yeah, I tell you one thing. When you look at what happened today and what transpired, a lot of things in Congress are broken, but oversight is still really working, and it's working now. We've dragged the president of a company that has a lot of problems before Congress and took him to the woodshed. And that is going to have long-term implications for Boeing, and it's going to have long-term implications for safety. And it's going to prompt FAA to do more. It's going to prompt shareholders to do more to put pressure on them and make their planes safer. And it's a really good thing that they had this discussion today. As painful as it is, what they're doing and shedding the light on these problems is exactly what they're supposed to be doing, and I'm glad they did it.
Deeply, deeply concerning. Laura, Christina, John, and Sam, thank you all. Thanks to all of you.